Is the greenhouse effect really a bad thing? Of course not. If it wasn't for it, the average temperature on Earth would be minus 18 degrees Celsius, not so pleasant 15 degrees like snow. A freezing constant sub-zero temperature would be far too cold for plant and animal survival, as well as for humans. Did you know that the Earth's temperature during the last ice age was only about 4 degrees Celsius lower than it was in the end of the 19th century? This is not a joke. Currently, global warming is different from any previous periods of rising temperature on Earth. The previous ones were caused by natural changes, such as the activity of the Sun, orbital parameters, or natural changes in the composition of the Earth's atmosphere. Now it's us humans who have been enhancing the planet's natural greenhouse effect for far too long. Our civilization activity has caused the increase of temperature that each of us already feels, and it's not so pleasant. How severe the consequences await us depends on the size of future greenhouse gas emissions. So let's take effective action today to fix what we have been ruthlessly destroying over the years. We can't wait to protect the Earth any longer. Time is running out. Threats are increasing. It's up to us what kind of planet we leave to the next generations. Can you imagine Earth without vegetation, insects or animals? Dry, windy and unfriendly? We cannot allow this to happen. Fortunately, in December 2015, in Paris, 195 countries agreed on the first agreement to combat climate change, because the list of natural, social, economic and territorial consequences is really long. We can try to replace them, but believe me, there will be no time. Take a look around and start exploring and taking action today. Here are some facts. Between 1901 and 2010, the average sea level in the world rose by 19 centimeters. Salt water floods the land, seeps into the ground and destroys drinking water supplies. This makes the soil unsuitable for farming. If our civilization does not stop it, we will starve. You know that plants need fresh water to survive. Without them, farm animals, such as cattle, starve. The topsoil in the farm field dries up and turns to dust, and the dust is blown away by the wind, which deprives the soil of vital nutrients needed for plants, animals, us. As a result, less food is produced, which is a big problem with the Earth's population rising from 7 billion to 9 billion by 2050, because we will need more food, not less. You probably know that some mosquitoes carry diseases, such as yellow fever, dengue fever or malaria. Originally, these insects lived only in tropical regions, but now, due to climate warming, some of them live and reproduce in southern Europe. Was your last mosquito bite more unpleasant than before? What can we do to reduce and delay the disturbing changes? So is the list of threats and the list of solutions getting longer. Even a small change, if implemented and repeated, brings an effect. What does this mean for us? Lower the temperature on the thermostat by 1 degree Celsius and you can cut your bills by 10%. In addition, when you are away from home or at night, lower the temperature even more. Also, switch off devices in the standby mode. When you are not there, they don't need to use electricity. Take a shower instead of taking a bath. When brushing your teeth, turn off the faucet, because every water is drinking water. Do not waste it. Buy good quality things, care for them, clean and wash them properly. They will last long. Trade, sell and pass on things you don't use anymore. Pay attention to packaging. Plastics increase waste and are harder to recycle. Choose products in recyclable packaging or ask for products to be packed in your bins. And pack your purchases in fabric bags. Buy local produce. Choosing local, seasonal fruits and vegetables instead of products imported from distant corners of the world saves energy used in transport. Take care of your food. Store it properly, eat it fresh and stock up wisely. Learn to canning, freezing properly and using wax wraps for cheeses and meats. Cook up zero waste. Casseroles, cream soups and multi-vegetable sauces are healthy and tasty. And if you are ordering food, pick up from a nearby restaurant. It's always a smaller carbon footprint. And finally, let's all be active. Let's choose wisely the people who shape our future. Support projects that take care of our common home, the Earth.